Good morning! Happy Vlogmas day 24. Today is a work with me, work day in my life. I hope you enjoy. We are up before the sunrise. It's sun rising right now. Very excited for that. So let's get into this work day. I'm gonna just like take it easy. I have a call at 11 and then at 3 I have to get my eyebrows done. 7:45 right now. Yeah, I've been up for a little bit. We woke up at 7, went to bed at like 11. So I'm awake, ready to get this show on the road. Yeah, let's get some work done. So the first thing I'm going to work on is finishing a content calendar for an HVAC company, one of my favorite clients locally here. And I just have to make 5 graphics for them. I've worked on like all of the text-based posts, but now I have to go through and make like their Canva graphics. So that's what I'm going to work on first. Alright, I made the cute little graphics, so we're done now. Very happy with how the graphics turned out. So now we pick pictures and then I can send this off to the client for approval. Alright friends, it is time for a little breakfast. So I'm thinking 1 slice of toast. And I love to do a little everything but the bagel on top. And then I'm gonna do hard-boiled eggs on the side. We are out of our regular eggs. I should have grabbed some, but my bad. Eggs, I always like to put sriracha on them along with everything but the bagel. So, all right, so for cold brew, I'm going in with this unsweetened Stoke cold brew. Do that much cold brew. I'm just gonna do like a little something here. Love me a good straw. We're gonna put some ice in here. A little iced latte at home. Also put a little milk in it. I like it to be like more of an iced latte than like a cold brew, I guess. I'm gonna put some cream cheese on it. I don't know what it is. It's like very satisfying just to have cream cheese, some fresh tomato, and some everything with the bagel. It adds a little nice like salt and pepper taste, but keeps it like relatively simple, which I love. And then I'm getting most of my protein from the hard-boiled eggs. So I'm also updating my followers on my business Instagram while I'm doing this, so it's kind of fun, so they can kind of like follow along. All right, logging on to my only meeting of the day. It's a little client strategy call before the Christmas holiday, so that is what is on my agenda now. I can kind of have anywhere from like 1 to 3 calls a day, and this is not including like personal appointments. So like my eyebrows today would be like in addition to 1 to 3 calls. I tend, if I have like doctor's appointments, pampering, beauty appointments, I don't try to do any more than 2 calls. But on like really heavy workload days like this, where like it's before a holiday, I'm trying to prep everything out, get everything settled, I try to only do 1. So I just have a client strategy call for the first half of January. We prep her posts out only 15 days, so I don't have to plan all of January today. I just have to plan half of it. And then I'm working on a real estate person's posts also. So I finished half of the graphics for him before, and I just need to write the rest of his posts, and then I'm going to incorporate the new images that I took last night in yesterday's vlog for the wine bar and the martini lounge, and we're going to do another round of posts for them. They also prep 15 days out, so just making sure I have everything scheduled. I already wrote most of the next 15 days, but I kind of want to do the next round too, just to kind of get ahead. So we'll see how far I get. It's a little ambitious, but I want to see what I can do. So my client should be on any second, and we're just gonna kind of chat strategy. And she's so fun. She's like one of my faves. We just really get along. We have like the same values and the same like kind of sense of humor. We have like a good like working friendship kind of thing. She's actually in St. Louis, so pretty far away from me. And I just really like that we've created this relationship working states away from each other. It's really nice to have that sort of camaraderie, and had to have that online too. The problem with ADHD is that coffee does not wake you up. It does the opposite. So even though I like the taste, it can kind of be a little counterproductive there. I do love me a good coffee taste. And yes, I do work from my bed. Oftentimes. Usually clients like this where I have a good friendship with will call from like, you know, they'll call from the car, I'll call from my bed. Like, we don't really care. As long as you're like dressed well, like presentable. And then for like new clients or for like more prestigious clients, I'll usually have like a full face of makeup and like a nice blouse or whatever. I really like dressing up for like consults, so something that is a little hard like online. When I used to take a ton of my consults in person, like at a coffee shop, I would wear like nice like slack like pants and a blazer and a blouse, just because it's fun. And I feel like it gives you a little confidence boost. So pro tip as a business owner, if you have to sell on like a large ticket item, or like a more prestigious company, always dress up, always look the part. As much as I don't like to buy into that crap, I think it's very like, I don't know, it's part of like what's wrong with the world in my opinion, but as much as I don't really love that whole vibe, and I will always employ people with like tattoos and whatever, different colored hair, I don't like judge people based on their appearance. And I think in 2022, 2021, we're getting better at that. Still, I do think that holds some relevance. So one of my very first mentors, Jillian, always taught me, like, don't chew gum, always like have, you know, like don't have cracked nail polish, always be like on and presentable. And as much as like that feels so like anti-feminist, still like that's the way of the world. So I think that there's something to be said for just looking nice and putting your best foot forward. But I also just like, I run my own business, I like to be more casual, so that's why I'm in like a little flannel today. It's also freaking freezing, so like being under the covers and like having my little Snoopy blanket is a way to stay warm and take care of my body's needs too. That's my little soapbox, my little 411 on that. It's really cold, but it's like sunny, so it's nice to have a little sunshine coming through.
Getting all finished up, tying up loose ends. How about you?
Same. I'm so excited for the little holiday weekend.
I know, me too. I didn't send you all this because it's kind of a lot.
Okay, did you send the email yet? Or because I
No.
Okay.
It was lovely.
Okay.
She was amazing. I restored my faith in giveaways because I love you so much.
Say hello.
Hello.
His new in noise canceling little earbud things. He got a little haircut. And he went and got all his last minute Christmas shopping done.
Yeah, woke up at 6:45 on my own. No alarms.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
We slept early.
And then I was like, looking at what time Target opened up. And did my shopping there.
Went to lots of different places.
Yeah.
How was me yesterday? So anyway, I took a little nap. Now it's time for round 2 of work. Jared's off today.
Yeah, and then 4 days.
Yeah, he has to work every single day, including Christmas Eve and Christmas, but at least we get Christmas morning and like breakfast together. He made me a little quesadilla. He's so sweet. So this is gonna be my lunch, and I'm gonna just get into work a bit more, and then I have to get ready to go in like half an hour to go get my brows done. You're gonna be a little elf wrapping away?
Yeah, I have like tons of gifts to wrap right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna toss it in the middle.
You have to pile them up. All right, my brows are done. Just in time for Christmas Eve. So happy. I got to see my gal Kelsey. It might actually be like my last time in her current location. Very, very excited. She's getting a very cute downtown, like her own whole business space. So that'll be very exciting. Very stoked for her. So anyway, got my brows done. I'm going to head out. It is so hard to breathe in that mask with the filter, but that's how I know it's working. So I am going to take my first COVID test, first of 2, when I get home. I'm pretty sure I'm negative, but you never know. And I just want to make sure for my Christmas situation, and just make sure that my parents are protected. I'm not too worried about myself, although I am like high risk because of like asthma and other things, but I'm boosted, so, and they're boosted, so it's not a big deal, but I just want to make sure that I have that taken care of. So TBD, I will update you. So I'm gonna start my test. Oh, I really don't like this. There's this little like container of liquid, a little tester that sticks in the liquid, and then the swab. So, oh my God, okay. Okay, we're stirring 3 to 4 times. And then we're leaving it in the liquid for 1 minute. Okay. And then we have the little thingy. And then we're just gonna put the swab in the trash once it's been a couple minutes here. So babe, Bae just tested positive. Well, that definitely thickens the plot. Yeah, so we'll see what mine comes back as. Putting the swab away, and then we are placed it in arrows pointing down. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. Okay. Full 10 minutes. Oh my God, the waiting game is like fucking terrifying. I'm gonna call mom and just let her know about, oh, I'm gonna do FaceTime. Waiting, my strip is in the liquid.
Oh, okay.
Also, somebody got COVID. I mean, it's kind of like Russian roulette at any point because like Jared serves the public. Like we could get it at any point. Okay. Oh boy. If I got Miss COVIDina, I don't.
Oh, good. Okay.
I didn't realize, like, you don't realize what your nostrils shape like. And I was like, oh, it just went like right up there. Like, that's interesting. Hi friends, Jared is right here. No. He has his own fort. I'm not gonna out anyone. I just got news that somebody that I've seen in the recent past few days, their partner tested positive. So this is inevitable. This happens. My first test is negative, so I will test again tomorrow. But I'm not gonna really start alerting people unless that person tests positive, and their test is also like negative. We personally can't see a pink line, but they have to test. It's like the 2-part test like mine. So currently they are negative. I am negative, but we will see, and then I will alert more people if I have to. He's sleepy.
I'm so tired.
He's run all around town today, but he will take his first test tomorrow morning. And yeah, it's basically writing on this person's test, because if this person tests positive, even though I wore a mask and I did the precautions, we're not gonna risk it. And I'm just gonna keep testing like the next couple of days, so we won't be doing Christmas Eve. So things are up in the air. I will let you guys know what happens, but this is the reality of like the country we're living in. I'm definitely scaling it back after this, regardless of a scare. We weren't gonna do like unmasked events really. We were already on the fence about like our New Year's Eve thing, and I'm thinking it's like 90% that we're not gonna go. So obviously I will do a test before we leave for Portland if we are going to, and that's the tea. That's the latest. And if we are, we'll probably just hole up in our hotel room and order food and just relax, which he deserves after working the holidays so much. But if we test positive for some reason, we will be quarantining. for the next 2 weeks at home. So I will update y'all on how that goes. I feel fine. My test is negative for now, and I will update you. So definitely a reminder, I don't need to tell you, but if you're seeing family, you better take a test and make sure that you are safe. So I'm gonna get back into work. That really slowed me down. That was a little speed bump. But I'm gonna get back to work. We'll probably order some takeout at his request, and I'll update you in a little bit. Hello friends, we took a little nap. To be honest, I am very drained. I think like the COVID situation really just took me out, but I'm feeling fine. I will update you guys on my test tomorrow. Just to reiterate, I could be totally fine. This is the contact of a contact, so we'll see. It's basically Russian roulette. Like, if you're doing anything, it's very, very likely you're gonna get Omicron. Like, the government and like doctors have basically said like you're gonna get it. It's not a question of if, it's when. So I'll take whatever sentence that I have. Obviously, I already warned my eyebrow gal that I saw today, and I'm just gonna see what happens. I test like same time in the evening tomorrow, and then so does the other person, and then I'll take it from there on what I need to do. But like I said, I could be fine, so no like extreme worry right now, but this is just the reality of what we're living in at the end of 2021. So that's all I have for you today. I hope this was kind of fun. I got my real estate person's posts all scheduled for the next couple weeks, and I'm working on the wine bar and the martini lounge, so that's what I'm gonna kind of end the night on. And then tomorrow I still have like the full day, and we'll see if I'm going to my parents' house for Christmas Eve, so I'm still gonna get work done then. So yeah, we're gonna pick it up then. Got some invoicing to get done before the holiday, and it's pretty low-key in terms of like the workload. So hope you enjoyed work day in my life, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.